Guys, it's been a long, long, long fucking time. Been a long time. But, however, I'm here. I'm back. And yes, it's been quite some time. So I posted on 7 months. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Um, yeah. So before I get started with anything, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be as transparent and forthcoming as I can. Um, when it comes to the whole streaming thing, um, I'm a small time streamer, very small by some, um, extremely small by others. But I am a very small streamer. I have my small circle that support, that watch, that view, which is very much appreciated. But I do feel before I get into anything, I feel as though I need to address the elephant in the room because I know it's going to come up. I know it's going to come up. I know people are going to ask, "Hey, where did you go? What happened? Did you just stop? Did you just quit? What's the deal? What the fuck happened?" Right? So I've always been one to not mix words. So I'm just gonna be straight, honest, and as like I said, as forward, blunt, and forthcoming as I can. This is gonna tie into the story time first. So um, I'm gonna take you guys back. Come back with me. Come back a few months when I was streaming consistently. I was streaming a lot. I was streaming, I don't know, maybe almost every day. I was streaming maybe Monday through Friday. Um, at least 5 to 6 hours a day. And I was doing that a lot. And I was doing that quite often. Um, and yeah, it was good. It was fun. It was new. It was exciting. It was fresh. All of that good stuff. Everything was just there. It was awesome. Um, Fantastic. However, the more I did it, the more I started to realize that it was getting to it was like a shadow, you know. It was like a shadow that started to keep looming over me. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was that I felt this a presence for sure that was just over me and just there with me. And I kept streaming, kept doing my thing, and I kept doing what it was. I was getting, the subscriptions, which I'm grateful for those who subscribed. I was getting the follows. We were growing. We were growing. We were doing little things here and there, and it was fun. It was fun. But the shadow that I've pre-mentioned before started to grow to where I couldn't ignore it anymore. And basically, what that shadow turned out to be me getting in my own way and in my own head about streaming. Now, again, I reiterate, I'm a smaller streamer. I'm not really that big at all in some people's eyes. But I did decide that I wanted to do this, right? So I hope this what I'm about to say. I hope a lot of people can probably listen to this and they'll probably, you know, can kind of understand and kind of relate. A lot of people aren't gonna. You're not gonna mention this at all. They're just gonna, do their thing. But I felt as though it was a need to say this. So what basically happened is honestly life just happened. Life just caught up. You know what I mean? We do a lot of people think that streaming is all I gotta do is just turn the camera on. All I gotta do is just, be there in front of the camera, play a game here or there, and everything's all hunky dory, right? But a lot of it is not that. It's really not. It's literally, especially depending on how far you want to take it, it can become almost like a second job for you. Um, it can become very taxing. And what basically happened was I felt as though I was putting in a lot of time, effort, and energy into this. And to be quite honest with you and being very open, I didn't see anything coming from it. I didn't see much growth. I didn't see much, much of anything, if at all. And what that really did was that was very, very discouraging. Very, very discouraging. Um, and to be honest with you, I already have working a full time job. I'm already working a 40-hour job work week here, um, working in human resources. So I have a full time job that I do, but trying to do this on top of everything else, it became to be a lot. And with that came that turning point of where I decided to kind of walk away and just stop. Um, really, no excuses, more so with me, but that was what happened. I just stopped. I just felt as though there was no growth coming. I heard all the stories and all the war stories from all the other bigger streamers that posted videos saying that it took them, you know, 4 years and 5 years and 6 years and 7 years and 10 years and all that stuff to just become where they were. And being human, or mostly all of us as human, can understand that a lot of peoples don't carry the virtue of patience. I don't. I don't carry the virtue of patience. Now, in my mind, I told myself, yeah, hey, everything's all good. We can just ride the wave here. We can just keep streaming here and there, and we can just do what we need to do, man. And hopefully one day we'll get there. But see, I'm not that one day we get there kind of guy. I'm not. And, like I said, I'm speaking very candidly here. I'm not that kind of guy. I kind of want, to a degree, instant gratification. I want to be able to have everything right then and there. I know it's going to require a little work. I'm not a stranger to hard work here, but after a while, if I start to see that I'm doing something or putting things in and I feel like I'm not getting anything out of it, that's when I start to have to start questioning, what am I actually doing? Is this something that I want to put that extra energy into, or what? But again, as I said, life just happened. Bills still have to get paid. Things have to still be done. So regardless of that fact, we can say what we want. We can all just be like, hey, we would love to wake up in the morning, make our own schedule, eat breakfast, go to the gym, go do whatever errands you want to do, come home, hit the computer, hit the PC, turn it on, turn the camera on, and start streaming. But it takes a lot of energy to do that. So a lot of people who have benefactors, and what I mean by benefactors, a lot of younger streamers still staying at home with their parents, still doing this, doing all that stuff. You know, a lot of them are. A lot. It's a lot that is doing that. But then you do see some of the other streamers who are, you have those few who push the envelope and put forth that effort and put forth a lot of that extra energy and things of that nature. But again, some of the jobs that we have, the 40-hour work week jobs that we have, sometimes it can be taxing on the mind and on the brain and physically. You're tired. Sometimes you don't want to stream. And when you don't want to stream, you start getting more relaxed and more comfortable not streaming and things of that nature. And that's kind of what happened with me. It really happened with me. I just didn't feel the desire anymore. I didn't feel the yearning to want to get in front of a camera after working an 8 to 9 hour work day and get in front of the camera and scrounge up whatever leftover energy I had from the day to be able to entertain and different and to be funny, to be charismatic, to be all of these different things that people would tune in for to watch. It was very tough and very difficult. And as a small time streamer, I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of small time streamers. I commend you guys. You guys get a hand clap because you guys are still grinding it out, still pushing it out. And I wish nothing but the success for you guys. But this is just my story, and I'm hoping that my words can kind of resonate with some other small streamers, and they can realize, oh yeah, he's right. But I say all that to basically say, at the end of the day, me stepping away had nothing to do with anybody or any one individual or anything of that nature. It was more so me getting in my own head. It was more so me wanting that instant gratitude of success, wanting to be able to not spend 6 years of my life, 7 years of my life, trying to stream and trying to make it, and streaming to a few people here and there. I wanted that. I wanted I wanted it all. And again, that's just no excuse. It's really more so. Again, it's more so related to your mindset and your mind state. Some people can do it. I was not one that was going to do that. I couldn't do it. Once I went into it and I started seeing no true payoff, right? No true payoff of anything. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. And again, life still goes on. Bills still have to get paid. Things still have to get done. And at the end of the day, you can't solely rely on, that type of stuff. So it was a lot. But again, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, as they say, but I'm more so just kind of saying, from what I took from this long break and what I understood from this long break, is that you have to start doing things for yourself, but you have to keep at it. But your mind state needs to change. Patience needs to develop, especially in this game, especially in this world. Patience needs to be top priority. Of course, you need to grind. Of course, you need to work. Of course, you need to do all these different things. But patience is key. Don't expect a payoff in a year or 2 years or 3 years. Some of the top streamers in the world have already said their war stories of them taking 5-6 years before they even hit 400 people watching. And and that's the thing, but it's that developmental state. So don't take my story as a learning experience, guys. Take my story of what I'm saying as something that you kind of don't want to do. You got to remain consistent. And I've said it a lot of times. And again, I do apologize sincerely, because I would say that I'm going to do this and it didn't happen. Or I say I'm going to stream here and it didn't happen. I'm going to stream there, it didn't happen. And that's just unacceptable. That's just truly unacceptable. Especially for people who support you, and for people who watch your content, and people who, take out of their day and their time to spend that time with you when they don't have to. That's a nice segue into one of the people that has supported me for a while, actually, and that is Cal. Cal, my deepest apologies if you watch this. I do sincerely apologize, because I know that you yourself have already stated you like to support small time streamers, and you like to be there for people and just build that camaraderie with people. And I feel like I kind of let you down with that. And that has not been my intentions, but my actions so otherwise. So I want to apologize to you for you putting the time and the effort to pull up and click on Lord Dragunov stream, and for me to not be there, and for me to just kind of fall off the face of the earth. That's not cool, and that's unacceptable on my part. And yeah, like I said, I want to apologize to you in this video for that. But with that being said, I want to make it up to everybody, and I'm letting you guys know that I am back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I will be streaming consistently now, more than ever. I'm going to work on a schedule that's going to more so benefit me, benefit the viewers, benefit those who are watching. And I'm going to be a little bit more consistent as far as with the schedule as well. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say I'm going to stream and then not stream. I'm not going to say I'm going to be there and not be there. If I say I'm going to stream, I'm going to stream. I'm going to streamline my social media accounts. I'm going to be more active on that. So yeah. We got life at our own paces. Yeah, Kellogg's. I appreciate that, man. I just felt the need to have to say this because this was something that was kind of weighing on me, and I felt as though, again, people take the time out of their day to click on our faces, and regardless of how big we are or how small we are, the least we could do is be of our word. If we're going to do something, we're going to do it. So I feel as though that this needs to be said, and yeah, everybody is figuring out life, so it's for sure. But I figured it out, guys. I think for sure I figured out the recipe, and again, I'm back. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to figure out a schedule, as I said, that's going to benefit both parties, viewers and myself as well. And I'm going to post consistently, and I'm going to be consistent, because that's the name of the game, is consistency. And that's what I'm going to be, and that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, from here on out, that's what we're going to do. So I feel like I bored and talked people to death who's ever going to be viewing this later.